Welcome back to another episode of Drink Tales. Today is the 4th of July, so naturally that means barbecues, summertime, celebration, and of course, drinking. Now, a while back, we did an episode talking about summer cocktails, and one of the cocktails we discussed was the summer shandy. We decided on this episode we wanted to revisit the summer shandy and do some variations on the one that we did before. So originally we did our summer shandy using this Blue Moon mango wheat. Yeah, we sourced out some suggestions and advice, and we were told to go for beers that are lighter in nature, particularly blonde ales and wheat. Yeah, is that what we're saying? Blonde ales and wheat ales. And at that time, the conclusion we came to for our episode was this Blue Moon mango wheat. The reason we chose it, not only because it was a wheat, but because it was mango, and we wanted to put a little twist on the summer shandy that we were doing back then. And now this time we're gonna do some other twists. So we're not gonna use any of the Blue Moon today. Yeah, we just wanted to show that to you guys, and so you can get a more or less an idea of what was going on in our heads when we chose the two beers that we chose. By the way, this is going to be purely experimental. We have not tried these brands before. We just went to the liquor store and sourced, looked around, scoured the shelves, and this is what we came up with. And basically we just chose two brands that we thought looked good and would fit what we were trying to do. The first one we have here is from Westbrook Brewing Company. Now, the cashier at our local liquor store, when he saw that we got this, he actually suggested we try all of their beers because he says they're low-key very good. So Westbrook this Westbrook in particular is oak-aged sour ale with passion fruit added. Our cashier said all of them are good, and people are sleeping on Westbrook. So we're about to see if he's correct. But this is, like I said, this is passion fruit, but this is a rum barrel finish, and like I said, it's oak-aged sour ale. So that veers a little bit from the suggestions of beer that we got before. By the way, shout out Atlanta Podcast. They helped us with the last video, and we're using their suggestions for this one as well. So we're gonna taste this beer first, see if what our cashier is saying is legit, and then we're gonna taste it in a shandy. So I'll let you do the honors. Thank you. I mean, there's not much to it, just pop on, and we lose our count. You can smell the sour. Oh yeah. So we're gonna put a little in there. Put a little in there. Possibly a little more since we're mixing it with. Ooh. Really hits you. That's super tart. So I'm gonna make a prediction. When this hits some lemonade, the sweetness from the lemonade is gonna mix real well with the tartness, with the lemonade's tartness, as well as the tartness, the sourness from this beer. I can see why he suggested this, and it's basically gonna turn it into a super boozy sour lemonade, which is good. While I'm getting massive tart notes, I am tasting the passion fruit. Exactly. I see why this is low key. It's really good. So
our cashier was right.
Westbrook Brewing Company, what's up?
Yeah, why aren't you guys bigger than?
Why? Okay. Everybody watching, go ahead and check out Westbrook Brewing Company.
Go to your local big liquor store. Look for some of their beers. We will post their website in our description. Because they are a company that you guys need to be paying attention to. Okay.
Yeah. It's exactly what I predicted.
Lemonade evens it out.
Like a Mike's Hard Lemonade. Well, not Mike's Hard, but like a hard lemonade, so to speak.
You still get the notes of the passion fruit. You still get the beer notes as well. But when it hits your mouth, yeah, that's right on point. By the way, depending on what lemonade you get, could
That
make
also
or break
matters,
it.
too.
Yeah.
Like, so let's discuss the lemonade portion of this. Traditional, if I'm doing it and you know, like, I want to take my time with it, make your own lemonade.
Yes.
But if you have to buy lemonade, I can only have 2 suggestions for you. We got this lemonade at Aldi's, so get you some of this. And if not, the go-to should always be Simply
Exactly.
Lemonade. Always. Like always. So we're gonna move on to the next beer.
And this is, I don't know what that says.
Oh yeah, this is
Ooh, excuse me. There's a U, there's some type of, wait, I guess that's an I.
Uinta. It's from Salt Lake City, Utah. So they're out of Utah. Uinta Brewing.
I get it.
Uinta Brewing.
I get
it. Clever. Good show, guys.
Your silly ass pun.
Uinta Brewing. Okay. This one it's called Birthday Suit Sour Cherry Blonde Ale. So we're going with a blonde ale, but it's sour cherry. Good. Let's do this. let's taste it.
How clever do you think
Let's
they are?
see if your beer is just as clever as your pun.
Damn. And be careful when you're opening beers, you know. That's an interesting smell as well.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. Super foamy. Okay. Let that head go down a little bit before I dig in. You into birthday food, sour cherry blondie?
This is what I was hoping for. We're on the other end of the spectrum. Even
this is gonna sound weird when I describe it. It's a deeper taste than the first one.
Yeah.
Ironically, not as sour
Yeah.
as the passion fruit one.
But very good nonetheless. Yeah, this is what I was hoping for. I was hoping for two sides of the same coin. Get that cherry in there. It's almost like a subdued so one of our favorite beers is Petrus. And specifically aged red. This tastes like that, but the Petrus aged red is tart. It's not as tart as the passion fruit from Westbrook.
And Petrus does have a really tart, a really sour ale.
But this one tastes like that, but very muted. Like they want you to taste that sour, but they also want you to taste the cherry. It is very
The red ale Petrus though leans more sweeter. Like they pump up. It leans more sweeter. You're gonna taste a beer that has a sweet flavor to it. This one is exactly what you said. Like those types of flavors are muted so that you get a more beer-like taste, but you can still taste. It's still a bit sour. You get hints of the cherry, and it comes in. And like I said, the flavor overall is a deep flavor.
I could drink that regularly. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Just without the lemonade, I could drink that. Just drink it.
But right now we're gonna add some lemonade.
And I'll say this too: your Shandy, you know you got a good Shandy when it fizzes up like a beer should.
Oh, wow. So the lemonade brings out that cherry.
It pulls that cherry all the way out. I'm glad we're not like judging which is better. Cause I wouldn't be able to do that.
It's not about which one is better. It's about what they do, what type of flavor you're going for, what you're wanting to do. This is really good. This is really good.
It mixes it very well. And it's just sour enough that it can play with the lemonade and accentuate, just like the lemonade accentuates the cherry, pulls that cherry out. This pulls out the lemonade taste. They play with each other, so to speak.
I'm trying to figure out, do they have a website? youinthebrewing.com. Yeah, we're gonna put them on blast too. Like, good job, guys. Good job.
And did I see that the cherry they use are pitted? I think so. Yeah, it says that they use. It says pitted right here
because they probably macerate the cherries or whatever. I don't know anything about brewing beer, so beer experts, you guys let me know if I said that wrong or whatever. But I'm pretty sure they needed pitted cherries so that they can incorporate them into their concoction. This is really good.
I'm reading this now after we tasted it and done our analysis. The celebratory slice of ale is a pleasantly tart, well-balanced golden beauty with hints of lemon peel, graham cracker, and cherry pie. Interesting. I didn't get graham cracker.
I didn't get that either.
But that's why it pulls the lemonade out, because there's lemon peel. This is built very well for a summer shandy.
Do we want to give these beers a score, or was that the point of this exercise?
We could score them. We could score both beers. I'm not gonna lie to you. I score both of them at 9.
Me too.
I think they're very good.
Maybe in our cashier was right. Like super under the radar. If you like sour beers, like they need to get more play. You guys need to hunt this down too. If you're outside of Salt Lake City, I'm pretty sure like this is the bee's knees in Salt Lake City. If not, what's wrong with you guys? This is really good, especially this time of year. If you're making shandies and trying to do COVID-19 barbecues and whatnot, like this is your alternative to punches.
I think Westbrook is coming. It says here Mount Pleasant, South Carolina.
Excuse me.
I believe so. So this is coming out of South Carolina. Alrighty. With that said, that'll do it for today's episode of Drink Tales. Be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell so you'll be updated whenever we come out with new content. Of course, I've been saying this forever. We're always putting content out on Wednesdays and on Saturdays. Be sure to check us out on Twitter. Be sure to check us out on Instagram. And until next time.